CV squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom, making
On the way home, I got hungry and I ate it. We're Americans and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating and I'm reading a book and this waitress comes up.
To be fair.
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 Pickles. 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 Pickles.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Exactly. Welcome everybody to another Slim Stream, and we're going to be going over the good old fun cryptid of the Big Feets, the Sasquatches, the Yeti, the whatever y'all want to call it, whatever region you are from. And we're going to go over a lot of new evidence that we have not gone over before and that has been popping up recently. And we are going to find out if it's real or fake. You be the judge. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm just trying to flub new things just to seem more entertaining. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, let's crack on. Let's go ahead and bring in our co-host, our co-host, and other guests will hopefully be showing up soon. I'm hoping that our captive Desk Dave will show up because we are going over the Big Feets. This has some Squatches. So let's say hello to our peeps.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
That's what she said last night. I don't know what's going on. How are you doing?
Hello. Doing good. Doing good.
I'm
Dave is the Big Feet expert.
Yeah, hopefully they'll show up. I'm guessing they probably will.
Send them the link.
Later. How's it, Brainless?
Pretty good. If that ain't fucking timing, motherfucker.
That's what I was.
I did have an alarm set. I was like, oh yeah. Let's wake up.
And that's
it's already.
Yeah, that's what I was goddamn motherfucking saying over here. I feel like I'm gonna be dipping into my hick accents, may not completely always hick Mick Dickerson, but I feel like we're gonna delve into my hick accent a shit ton today. And if you'll understand why very, very soon because of the content that I will be bringing us. Oh my Jesus Christ! So without further. There's a lot of Southern people. I have a lot of content from Southern people. Let's put it that way.
Is the Bigfoot rape victim one of them?
No, again, we're going over all new stuff.
Oh, cool.
So that is old news about how he impregnated a Big Feets, supposedly in the woods. But she raped him. He didn't fuck her. She fucked him technically, but let's go. Let's do our intimatros.
Oh yeah, Peter. Yeah.
Let's go ahead. And the first evidence of Big Feet, like all I'll have to do is show you 9 seconds, and then we're done. The stream's done. Like it's gonna end as soon as I show you this first piece of evidence because this is unrefutable. There's no way for us to say this is not Big Feets in the wild. And let's crack on.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard! Action Bastard, I need you! Action Bastard, I need you! Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead. You're stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I always forget that I put that senator or whatever the fuck he is fucking in there saying call a crackhead. I always forget that and I laugh so hard when... Okay, all right. Compose yourself. We got this. No, I'm just kidding. No, but that's hilarious because like today on the Senate floor or something, or the other day he was saying something about something, and it's like, bro, dude, your accent and the way you talk, saying those words improperly and being as stupid as you are saying those words, you sound like the dumbest person in the goddamn motherfucking world, bro. Like, if you don't understand, you need to not speak. Anyways, we'll talk about that more.
Yeah, you need to be composed, mate. You need to be serious now because we're talking about a serious fucking.
Yeah, we're talking about serious stuff. All right, so everybody say hello to the Canadian Alderman.
Ollie, man.
We have a stop the stupid.
Stupid.
We do have a captive desk here, and Dave, if you would like to join us, please join us if you can. If not, it's okay. We understand. Not everybody can always join us, but we would love your
join us, or we'll get mad.
Yeah,
I've sent Dave the link. So
yeah, yes, and anyways, Jay Troy, how is it?
Hey,
hi Troy.
We've got Jason.
Hey, Jay.
Okay, well, it's okay. You can watch it later. It's not like we're fucking discovering anything spunktacular or doing anything that's like freaking. I mean, I'm just showing you dumb stuff that's gonna be in a thingies of the mubbers. Okay, Commander. Whenever you can make it in. If anybody else wants to join us, please let us know if you'd like a link. There is a link in the Decimal Chords, if I believe that happened.
Yes. I posted that before I went sleep. So
yes, so it happened way earlier than normally that link went out. So if you didn't notice, there is one in the Decimal Chords, just like always. And I was hoping that we'd get Dave in here, or Dave would say if they can or not join us, just because I wanted them to be in here when I went over this first thing, which is we're going to be done. I mean, obviously, Big Fits is real. As soon as we see this, I mean, there's no way to refute this evidence that I'm about to show. And here we go. I'm sorry, everybody, but you know what? Bigfoot's real. Sasquatch is real. We're done with the stream as soon as I show this.
Boop, boop.
Oh, please say that. Okay, well, go ahead. Let him in. Sorry. Hey, Commander.
Hey, Commander.
Hello.
Okay, I'm just going to play this because I built this up so much and I have to do this before everybody sees this. This is irrefutable proof of Sasquatch. Duh.
Oh, that's the one that raped that Peter dude.
Right.
There we go.
Yes.
Sasquatch is real. There we go. We're done with the stream. We don't need to show any other evidence. Obviously, that was totally real. Okay, now go ahead. Jesus Christ, that was so much fun that I found that. Exactly. You know, when I found that this morning, when I was looking through actual what they would consider serious documentaries and shit, I saw that and was like, okay, yeah, obviously we're opening with that bullshit. So blow.
That's Chewbacca's girlfriend, right?
It's totally it's completely Chewbacca's.
You wish.
I mean, hey, we're not genderizing. That could totally be a dude. I don't fucking know. I can't see in there under their long hairs. So you, whatever you are, but yeah, totally, probably. But let's crack on with this. Here's unrefutable proof again of the Sassimus.
Okay, first thing I need to do, I need to find the one frame that shows the most of this figure from its head down to its feet. And that
we didn't go over the intro that he spent a minute just like babbling like a fucking moron about. Here is his obvious proof with the shittiest goddamn fucking pixelizations that you can have. I mean, of course, everything is always like hella fucking low DPI and fucking frame rate and all that.
Yeah, it's like everyone has 8K cameras attached to their phones, and all they can give us is this shot.
Yeah, like 120 fucking frame rate. Well, that or anything 120 of is the shittiest version of it, and that's what we're always seeing is that when it should be K stuff.
That frame right there lets me see it's
the frame that I put right there, it shows me there's a fucking black blob that's on the middle of my screen. That's all I can see right there. And everybody tell me different, and there's the weird ones. Hee-hoo. Okay, I'm done.
right angle, but we can't see its right knee. I really need to see that working knee right there. By the way,
we can see it. What are you talking about, you dumb cunt? We literally just saw the working, moving knee. And I believe that with like this isn't new video or footage. It's just the first time we've listened to this twat sputter out.
Tommy.
And I think we've already debunked this, which is just a person in a gorilla suit holding a child or something that looks like a child that's a furry baby, which is it could be a baby in a gorilla suit or it could just be a dummy because we never actually see that thing move in its arm.
Not Slim.
It's not 120p.
It's not showing a dummy. The person showing it is a dummy. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, totally. I guess a stuffed thing it has more purpose than a dummy because this guy is a dummy. Totally. Tommy, have you been here before? I feel like I've seen you somewhere in the community. Let us know how you found us and or if you've been here before. Because I feel like you should be Baloo. I think that I know who you is, or I've seen you around. Anyways, let's crack on with the idiocracy of...
This is what I don't get. You got a Bigfoot there blatantly walking around the woods in the daylight. It doesn't give a shit. You know, the most fucking hidden creature, apparently, known to fucking man. Well, next to the Loch Ness Monster. Why don't we have more or better footage? Why aren't these fucking cameras set up in these woods from these spotters?
Well, they do that, and that's the thing that's hilarious and silly. They put up all these trail cameras. They put up these trail cameras everywhere, and they don't catch the big feats. Go ahead, Commander.
What about the actual people with credibility can go out into the middle of nowhere to do actual wildlife documentaries? Why are they running into these things all the time?
Yeah, that's what I mean, obviously, we're all on the same page. Like, there are ways to actually get this footage and to not cut it up in a weird way and stuff. And we will be going over a couple of documentaries as much as we can stomach, I guess is the best way to put it. The first thingy, my Bob, we're going to go over after this, we may play another little short, is very, very interesting the way they present that. All right, Tommy, yeah, I that's what I figured. So we're just going to do this because why not? We make all people that are friends, part of the community, we make you blue. So we're just going to make you blue right now until we need to take it away.
Tommy Temper some love, guys.
Yes, everybody say hello to...
I live Tommy.
Lick and sub its channel.
Yes, everybody go there and sub to Tommy for sure. They're a streamer as well. I don't remember the content that you do. I think I've looked at your channel before, but I don't know when the last time it was. I feel like that was like 2 years ago or something. But anyways, let us know what you do on your channel, and maybe we can get some cross stuff going on. And there is our Dave.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
How are you?
Here's the expert now.
Did you see the first thingy Bobber I shared?
No, I was grabbing something to eat real quick, so
here's the irrefutable proof of Bigfoot, and it's like once you see this, you're gonna be like, okay, we don't need any more evidence. Completely done. It's so here we go. Here is the complete, unrefutable evidence of Bigfoot. Yep, there we go. There's the unrefutable. How can you fake that at all? Like, no, there's no way to put on a costume. There we go.
It's the deviant one that raped that guy.
It was totally that. So once again, we're just going to go over a little bit more of this. Then I want to get into the documentary that I had ready for us. Then at the end, I want to go over Nature on PBS actually says that they have the jaw of Bigfoot in a museum. So PBS doesn't normally copyright strike us. I thought it was actually somebody else, and I was going to say, but no, PBS won't, so we can definitely do that. But anyways, will you let Commander in?
Yes.
So let's get back to this. We're literally, you don't need to know anything as the pretense for this, Dave. It's just this video, which maybe you've seen, and if not, I mean,
it's right ankle, but we can't see his right knee. I really need to.
Oh, well, I want to see the right knee. I really need to see that right knee for some reason.
See that working knee right there. By the way, you can't fake where your knee bends, even if you are wearing a monkey suit. So.
Yeah, but you can wear stilts. You can do other things to your limbs to make them move in weird ways. I don't remember what the arm extensions were that the person who claimed to be the person in the blah, blah, blah film, they said they had arm extensions. And when you have things that move in different ways, your body will move in different ways and you will not look human anymore. That's why it's easy to just dress somebody up with like on barely stilts, like platforms, and then put longer things in their arms or make a wing come out of their elbow. Now their movements don't look human because you made them look unhuman and their movements. Although this is like the worst thing. It literally is a dude in a gorilla suit holding a fake gorilla baby.
This shot right here, let me lighten that up. This shot right here lets me see the knee, the head, and all the way down to the
ankle. I can see it all of it.
Okay, so here I've pulled the mystery figure image into a 3D program, and I've taken a human 3D skeleton, and I've posed that skeleton as closely.
Why does the bottom of the foot go below our screen? And no, it doesn't match up, you dumb cunt. Literally, this doesn't look human. And that's what he's trying to get. That's what he's trying to do. He oversized this on purpose to make it not fit the mold so that he could go, look, it couldn't be human because humans aren't that, whatever. But if he would scale this to the proper scale, it would be right.
As I can and scaled it to fit the mystery figure there.
No, you didn't.
And
no, you didn't.
If you see, I can rescale every single bone, which I've done.
Okay, so then why did you not make his foot go on the foot and the foot? And he said, I can make all the
bone. So the proportions may be completely off.
Then do it, motherfucker. Then do it, motherfucker. If you can manicure all this to fit all of the thingies of the mabobbers, then why aren't you? Because guess what? And the other thing is, this arm on this being is wrapped around this thing. It doesn't have its arm this way, you twat. It's literally turned. So you are just using a false. Is it gaslighting us? They're using a false narrative or whatever. They're not representing this thing.
Well, so that
it's just
looks very good when the legs are there, but it's a fucking human in a suit.
Now, obviously, and look, I mean, he's just not representing this properly. He's trying to say that, oh, it's not. No, like literally you're confuzzling the information to show us that it's not, and it is. All right, so now let's get into...
And there are outliers from that. So the idea that you can just cut what is typical into portions as far as genders go, and human, not human, it's usually most people are a mix as far as skeleton.
You know what a funny thing is? If you're talking about an average, half of the people are larger than that, and half of the people are smaller than that.
So the other day I read a study, and I didn't look at the sample size, and I think it was from a university. I don't know 100%. But they said that not every human being has the same amount of bones. Some people have a couple less, some people have a couple more. Because you have extra growth, right? And then some people don't grow everything in their hand, right? And there's 21 bones in your hand. Not everybody grows all of them. Not all of the bones in your feet grow. Or sometimes people get extra growths in there. So sometimes they have 24 bones in their extremities. Or sometimes there's extra bones or extra things. And there's extra cartilage. Not everybody's body is completely the same. I mean, yeah, you think that we're all a robot and we're all the same, but technically we're completely not. When you have people from different regions with different DNA, you have people that are like, different heights. Somebody who's taller may have like maybe less bones because they need the bones they have to be stronger, and they're only going to grow without the certain. Maybe I don't know, but I read that some study that said something like that, where the bones in your ear. Some people have a couple more, some people have a couple less. The bones that make your head, sometimes they're fused more, sometimes they're not. So technically, you have a couple more bones in your body. So once again, we're not all the same. So you take anybody like. The Patterson film, they took a 7'6" dude or something like that. He was like a size of a bear, literally. And he was the one who put on the suit. And then I think he had arm extensions on it as well. Do you think that he is going to walk the same as a person who's 5'4"? Fuck no. You want to know how I know? My stepdad was fucking huge. He doesn't walk like a normal human. They can't walk like a normal human when you're that big. Like, look at Shani. She has to like slug on the floor.
Shani has an extra bone. She has a belly bone.
Well, she's got a couple extra bones. I mean, but I think that's for different reasons.
No,
we'll talk about that later.
That's because she didn't digest them yet.
Yeah. Well, she hasn't eaten them off of Rev yet. Rev still has a couple bones that she hasn't eaten. Oh, they're not even together anymore, right? Or something? I don't even know. I don't.
Of course they are.
I know they're
no,
not
they're not. Together. They're not. No, they're not. Yeah. Which is
men and women have a different kind of stride. People of different weights within the same gender have a different mechanic of walking because of where your center of gravity is.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many body types that will cause you to all walk differently. You can probably put 12 people in a row almost randomly, and they will all kind of have a different gait. They will walk in a different stride. They won't all walk in the same different pace. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually something that the police use.
Yeah, and if you're intentionally trying to walk funny.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Dave. Perfect. That's what I was saying about the Patterson films. I remembered only because I read that about this. Anyways, he was trying to walk, like when you're an actress, and you're put into a role, you play the role. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just go, I am a robot human, put me in a
Right.
Ewok in Ewok.
Be the Bigfoot.
Yeah, exactly. Similarly, feel the Bigfoot, eat the Bigfoot. Taste it. Like what they, they say,
Be
get
the
into the
Bigfoot.
role. Get into the role. Get wet with it. Pee. I don't know. I'm gonna go too far with. Hey, Tubian, how are you doing? But anyways, like when you're even a voice actor or a voice-over person, even though you're sitting there, you still will like do these emoting to get out the right sounds out the body. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're distressed, sometimes you'll put up your hands. Sometimes you'll, reach back. Maybe sometimes you have to stand. So there's a lot of things into all this, like to where like you can't just say everybody does exactly the same thing. So let's crack on to this fun.
And ultimately, you don't have a Bigfoot to compare to. How does a Bigfoot walk? Right?
Yeah. Well, that's the whole funny thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're interdimensional and they're from space allegedly.
Yeah, and they can turn they can turn invisible and they can time travel and anyways, what?
Shapeshift.
This $6 million man, the Lee Majors 70s, 80s show.
Yeah, I remember that TV show.
Well, his adversary was a fucking Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah, I think that was a
show.
That was a side quest thing
ran
or
out of
something.
fucking ideas, obviously.
Yeah, that was a
big thing in that.
God damn it! I just forgot what I was thinking of for a second. That was a comparison to
Wait,
something.
you
Like,
were
but anyways,
thinking?
yeah, I know. Imagine that. But anyways, let's go ahead and start playing this, and I will remember the comparison that I was going to have with the unevidence of the things and stuff or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyways, in the Native American cultures and like South American cultures, they have the shapeshifters.
Mm.
And in their culture, I'm not making fun. I'm presenting like a example. They will say sometimes when there is the presence of a coyote, eagle, hawk, and certain other things in certain places, that they're a shapeshifter, they're a witch or a wizard, a shaman that has done something to be, and it's like, well, citation needed. Like, you just saw a natural animal, and I'm not downplaying the natives because I love their culture and I love the belief of that everything has a spirit. Just does it? I mean,
most
everything's
cryptids
alive, but
most cryptid stories are shapeshifters.
Yeah, and that's the thingy, Mabobber, is citation needed. Prove to me that this being can do those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cute because maybe that thing shouldn't be there at that time. But there's a lot of reasons why certain animals will do things outside of their natural way that they normally will act. If they're sick, if they see a prey, predator, or other things, right? Like we've seen seals and dolphins and other things jump on boats because there's a killer whale behind it. Would it normally do that? Fuck no. But there is a reason. If you didn't understand the concept of why that was happening, could you turn that into a mystical thing? Fuck yeah. That's exactly what happens with a lot of these things but let's crack on. I digress. Is that what I'm supposed to say? I don't even know if that's exactly the right thing, but I like saying it.
You're just yapping.
Look how big it is.
Yes. Okay. Let's.
That's what she said.
A bit, and here we go. Yes.
I don't think it is a human. I think it's a Sasquatch.
A group of men saw a creature standing in between a pair of trees, and that wasn't all. They found evidence they believe belonged to Bigfoot. It's been a lifelong goal of Peter Byrne to prove an urban legend that spans centuries.
Bigfoot has been a mystery longer than anyone can.
Yeah, dude, that just looks like a dude in a suit running. Like, literally. Are you kidding me? Like, dude. And even the Patterson stuff. Again, I think it was like 20 years after the thingy what's his name came out about it, and he goes, "Yeah, no, I was the person," and they like literally like had him walk in front of a storefront or a building, and then you put both of them together, and it's like, duh, that was him. Like, obviously, he's 6'7". Most people can't walk like a 6'7" person, and he was playing the part, but he literally didn't have to do anything other than just walk, because when you're that big, 350 pounds and 6'7", you have to walk a certain way. Just like my stepdad was fucking huge, and the way he walked was like, dude, you don't even look human. Like, what the f is going on? You know, like, it looks trippy. And I'm sure the way that I walk, being this weird, small, fucking skinny frame thing, probably people are like, y'all fucking look weird doing that shit. I'm what, but that's totally fine.
A lot of them get caught because they go looking and they find out they had ran an ad for actors and.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's like, gee, what were you hiring actors for, right?
Well, do you know the history of the Patterson film and how they got the equipment? So, would you just let us know, how did they pay for or get the equipment that they used?
They scammed everybody. That's what they did.
Yeah, they wrote fraudulent checks. Technically, they literally just went in and bought stuff with fake checks.
There's somewhere too the guy came out that said he's the one that made the costume. He was a
there was somebody
prop designer or something.
In LA or something like, or close to that, I believe, that said they came out and they said, I'm not 100% sure, but there was somebody who did have me make this certain suit that looks very, very similar to that. I don't have a connection because they gave me a fake name or something. But there's technically a connection. Do I know 100%? No, but there seems to be this line of they bought the camera equipment 6 hours before, 2 weeks before they had the costume made. Like the timing is so like on point that it's like, I mean, hey, Super Salty, welcome to the craziness.
Hey, Salty.
That's the thing with a conspiracy. As soon as you tell more than one person, then the odds go up that it's going to leak. Yeah. No, when I was a young carny, that was the funnest thing to do, was to be a troll in person. You literally would go into a circle of people, tell one person something, and all of a sudden you got like 50 people believing in some dumbass shit I just fucking made up off the top of my fucking head that nobody could prove at the time. There wasn't the interwebs. There wasn't a way to check this stuff. Awesome. I grew up in San Diego. What part of San Diego, if you don't mind us asking anybody who is from San Diego? I grew up in Claremont. Awesome. Cool. We'll definitely check it out. Welcome to the Insanity, like I said. And everybody say hello to Ivy Chan. And everybody say hello to Sal.
Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
Hello, everybody.
Goedenavond.
And so let's crack on. You want to see an alien spacecraft? Well, that is Thursday's stream. Thursday's stream, we're going over aliens, okay? UAPs, UPAs, UTIs? No, that's something different. UTI is something different. Completely. Never mind. I mean, there we go.
They had to find a way to rebrand it because UFOs was getting old and crazy.
Yeah, you know, all the videos of those damn unidentified UTIs. Sorry, and UFOs and stuff. We're going over that.
Urinary tract infections.
Yeah. The unexplainable ones from those goddamn aliens.
Yeast.
Yeah, and all the alien yeast. Jesus Christ, we'll talk about that Thursday. Anyways. So let's crack on more with this. Elka John. Oh yeah, Elka John. I know about that. Yeah, I grew up in Claremont, and so yeah, but that was in like the 90s.
And remember, and is usually brushed off as nothing but a myth. The Loch Ness Monster, Yetis, Sasquatches, elves, and even aliens. All of these join Bigfoot under the umbrella of creatures not to believe in. But believe it or not.
No, nobody says don't believe in them. It's just we can't prove it, brah. Like, literally prove it to us and we'll believe in it. I just need the evidence. Just like with the God. Like, if somebody could actually prove anything of a shadow of anything that showed me any proof, I would be like totally down for like stuff.
Slim.
Yeah.
Baby Bigfoot is God.
Oh, hell, Bigfoot.
Totes. Bigfoot. Everybody hashtag Bigfoot is God.
You're sounding a bit skeptical there, Slim. Are you sure the Bigfoot in the bikini didn't fucking convince you?
No, I'm convinced. No. At this point in time. Oh yeah, then I grew up. That's pretty much where I grew up. Was the west side of Claremont. Yeah, that's pretty much where I grew up. Was the west side? Because the other side of Claremont was the east side was different than what. Yeah, you know. That's why you said it that way. Anyways, let's keep going on with the proofs and see.
There have been thorough investigations into the sightings of this magnificent creature ever since the 1960s. Join us as we talk about 20 of the biggest Bigfoot evidences found in history.
Because that's proof right there. Yep, that was proof. Totally. That wasn't a guy in a ghillie suit in the middle of the fucking forest running around. And the other thing is that I always want to joke about is... No, I pretty much lived in the beach as well, in PB. Like, PB and OB, I lived there, like, on the beach constantly. No, this isn't a guy in a ghillie suit that just, like, ran across the thing. And also, the other funny thing I always say is some dudes get really hairy. Like, if you don't shave, like, some fucking humans, if they don't shave, like... They literally look like a bear. Like, we don't call big hairy gay dudes bears for no reason. There's a reason we call them that. It's because they're full of hair, like from head to toe. It's like, is there skin under there? You know, like, so.
Oh, and that could have been anything. That could have been a deer or anything.
Yeah. Although, I mean, it does kind of. I mean, it looks humanoid that runs across, and we'll go ahead and slow this down just a little bit, and I'll turn down the volume. But that can be literally any fucking thing.
Definitely a Sam Squatch.
Yeah, it's definitely a Sam Squatch. So, anyways, let's crack on to...
Bubbles on Trailer Park Boys calls him Sam Squatch.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. I knew it sounded familiar, but so analyzing hair. So they found hair, which screw whatever. We're not going to talk about them. Let's get to this.
We already know that one was a hoax.
Yeah, we totally already know that's a hoax. So let's get into
fused if you were to compare it to another animal or creature. The scientific word that they use...
Come on, sir. Loading. Come on, you can do it.
Use is coprolite research.
Why is it going so slow? Oh, I forgot I slowed it down. I'm a dumbass. Oh, I'm the dumbass.
Research. And basically running around looking for fossilized scalp.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing. It's redonkulous.
And scientists have been examining feces for over 150 years. Mantell was one of the first people to analyze a sample of feces.
Dude, this dude just shit in the woods and they collected it.
We're examining it now by watching your fucking video, dude.
How was your day at work, dear? My day was shitty, as always.
Yeah, I definitely had to deal with shit again.
It had fish origin found in Cretaceous chalk deposits in Sussex, England. From then on, coprolite held a huge role in scientific research because
okay, that's not as funny. But anyways,
they could determine an animal's diet and date it back to when it roamed this planet. The Texas A&M University Anthropology Laboratory is considered to be the center of coprolite research, particularly of Sasquatch origin. These are first measured, weighed, and then photographed.
How do you know it's Sasquatch shite? How do you know it's Sasquatch fucking...
Well, everything Sasquatch is
But
shiny.
he's so full of shit. He's so full of shit, he should know his shit.
You know they're not in the UK because we've hunted the Sasquatches here into extinction.
Yeah, no, obviously, and the Yeti has pretty much been taken away from the Nepalese part of the world. Isn't that where what's it called is the one of the tallest mountains that all those people fucking die on? Mount Everest, isn't that where it is in Nepal? Am I wrong?
That's land of the Yeti, yes.
And so so technically there could be a couple there, I don't know, and yeah, they can totally get DNA from shite, but listen to how they fucking didn't do that, and they're flubbing this like a mug, or they're like, we have DNA and it says that, let's listen to the shite.
Well, if it's fossilized, you're not going to get DNA.
Okay. But it shouldn't be, because it should just be years or 100 years old or less. So they should be able to technically get anything out of it. But let's listen to what they say. And you know what? I'm going to believe anything this person comes up with. Okay, I'm done. I normally
How do we even know that's Texas A&M and not just the stat footage?
Yeah, and who knows that as well. I mean, but let's track on with this. So, I'm going to step away for just a second. I'm going to grab another burr, but I will keep cracking on. And did I speed this up to... Let's do that.
For documentation
I'll be right
purposes. The physical features are described before sending the sample in for chemical processing. Some scientists concluded that Bigfoot could quite possibly be an omnivore. These alleged Sasquatch fecal samples suggest that the creature eats tree roots, grass, deer meat, garbage, and berries. They could also feast on sheep, chickens, cows, bears, horses, and rodents. It's as if a human was left off to wander in the wild and feed for himself. The results from the samples show that there is very little difference between the diet of Bigfoot and that of a human. Obtaining these samples began back in the 1970s, one investigation being led by Dr. Grover Krantz, an anthropologist from Washington State University. The coprolite was found in the remnants of both plants and animals. In the early 2000s,
that was
Dr.
a bear
Jeff
diet,
Melton,
not
a professor
human
at
diet.
Idaho State University, was involved in analyzing.
Okay.
People just sitting in the woods, or they're sitting in the woods.
I don't normally do this just without having other proof, but just look at what this dude does right before he thinks the cameras are rolling during this documentary. Why are you doing that with your nose, sir?
He's digging for gold.
He just did a line of coke right before. He just did a line of coke right before they started the... I know, he's probably not. I am just a dick. But anyways, what else? How else could they...
Hey, that's Bobo.
Real.
He passed away.
Oh, yeah, Bobo. Yeah.
With the tan shirt on. Yeah, he passed away.
Oh, this dude over here?
Yep.
Okay.
The one in the middle there, that's Moneymaker. With a name like Moneymaker, you know he's grifting.
Yeah, obviously.
And I forget the other guys. I forget the other ones.
Yeah, no. Now that you say that, these all look very, very familiar.
That's the Finding Bigfoot crew.
Are they weirdos that have the cabin in the woods that they go out to
No, that's the Monster Hunters. Or this is the Finding Bigfoot crew right here.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for subscribing. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Was involved in analyzing samples found in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, they were into analyzing all that scat they found.
Oh, fuck,
Though these results fell a little flat.
Dude, did that? Oh my Jeebus. I don't believe that was scat that we just looked at.
Most high-profile DNA study was conducted by Dr. Melba Ketchum in 2013. She claimed...
Mr. Ketchum?
She's gonna be catching him on disease if she was playing with all that fucking Yeti scat. Okay,
to have
never mind. I'm
sequenced
sorry.
the DNA of an unknown species to humans.
And
she used genetic markers to crack the code, but a lot of scientists didn't approve her methods. Some say that the people in charge were trying to hide.
Hey, Al.
She's
She
shady.
didn't follow
Yeah.
protocol and she contaminated everything with whatever in the hell she wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So yes, she didn't do the proper methods that she should. Go ahead, Dave.
I say I covered her before, and when I was looking up these supposed DNA tests that different places have done, and what they're latching onto is inconclusive. They didn't get any DNA. From a Bigfoot, they get DNA that's inconclusive, often because it's contaminated, because these people don't know what they're doing when they're collecting samples, and they sneeze all over it or whatever, right? And it's a bad sample. So that's the best they've gotten are bad samples, basically. Yeah.
Thank you, Tommy, for sending all these wonderful, lovely people to us. Everybody say hello to Deb's Crazy Daily.
Hey, Debs.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the same as that Roger gets DNA from a rock.
Or
if you want to know that Roger Mud Fossil, go here and sell. He's a laugh and a half.
And no, he cut open that one rock and he's like, "This looks like a lung." Where's the actual organic proof that once was? Because no, that looks like
geology is biology.
Yeah, no, totally. Because everything's organic. Totally, that's exactly how this works. Sweet. Well, thank you all for coming here and streaming. If y'all want to let us know what you do on your streams, then let us know that as well. And if you stay around here a little bit and behave, you become blue. We'll give you a wrench for sure, because we like to build our community and have people here that we want to have here. Yeah.
It's nice to meet new nice weirdos.
Definitely. And I'd rather have people here that's going to watch my side chat for me and help me with that. Well, I worry about the content. Speaking of content, let's watch more of this. And yes, you're completely right, Dave. It is people that are not knowing how to take a sample. They're cross-contaminating, and they're doing all these things to make it so that the sample is not pure. So how can you test it? And then you're going to ebb on, it seems like we could have been going with a large mammal DNA when there's no springboard to get us to there technically.
Truth, something that the United States government is famous for.
Awesome.
Ketchum's work is considered to be the most authentic source of evidence of Bigfoot's existence, but unfortunately, many scientists don't acknowledge her efforts. Number 18, Jeff Meldrum's study.
So let's get into more. Into these numbers, because is that boobies? Is that Bigfoot boobies? It looks like Bigfoot boobies almost. Let me see.
It was what you got, baby.
Let's see. Oh, it's a butt. It's Bigfoot butt. Never mind. Jeez, it's only ass. Although we do love ass here. Let's get into, I thought I saw number 7. And then, oh my God, this is so fake. All right. Let's just crack on with, I guess, from here. Because I have one other thing I wanted to go over for sure.
Museum in the 21st century, the existence of Bigfoot was still amazing.
Okay, it's just stock video of this. This is obviously stock video. It's not, okay. I saw.
Yes.
Oh, that was great. Everybody say hello to Geo. We got a Geo Sam here.
Hey,
and
Geo.
Hello, Sam.
And I've been trying to say hello to Al Trucker as well for a long time. All right. Okay. All right. Yes, please, everybody, hit the like and share button. Thank you very much, Tommy. You all are newcomers. You rock. Thank you for spending time with us. So now let's get into the next thing.
A strong odor, matted hair, and covered in grass, which could have easily been mistaken for hair. The grandchildren of Howe and Evelyn Caton ran home terrified.
The Howe's thingy-mabobbers, all the kids that saw it that one day, and they reported it, but everybody was like under 12 or 14 or something. Let's get into the next one of the next numbers. Number 6. Let's get into that.
2000, Jim Mills was on a trip to the Marble Mountains in Northern
California.
California.
I bet he was.
At the time, digital cameras were
the mountains.
Yeah, he took a bunch of mushrooms.
Balls.
Yeah, he took a bunch of mushrooms, went into the fucking forest with his 8mm camera that was shite probably at the time. Because 8mm only works taking photos if you know how to set it. It's not like a digital camera nowadays where like it makes the f-stop work for you, or it does the like lighting, or it like, you know, like you put it on auto and it pretty much will take a photo for you. Unless you're trying to like take a photo of a planet with your fucking phone, you fucking dumbasses. We know who I'm talking about. I think most of it. Anyways, we go over a lot of flat earthers here.
It's flat.
Yeah, we go over flat earthers. We go over like we were just talking about with Mud Fossil University. If you don't know what that is, we'll talk about that very soon. I think next week we're going to talk about more of the conspiracy stuff, just like we're going to talk about aliens on Thursday. I felt like I wanted to get away from politics for just like a hot second, although we're going to have to delve back into it for sure. But I wanted to get away from that. So we're going to do aliens on Thursday. And then I think we're going to do more of the other cryptids and conspiracy silly stuffs like flat earth. We have a handful of people that are still crapping their pants about the final experiment and other things. So we'll be going over that.
The trending gadget used to capture every special moment. However, what Jim didn't know was that he was about to record the unexpected. He was leading a
dun dun dun
group of campers when one of them noticed a strange
uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. All right. So, yeah, no, we have South Pole videos for sure. They went to the North Pole to go see was it South or North? Do I always get that wrong? Where did they go for the final experiment? They went
South Pole.
South, yes. Antarctica, not North Poles. Okay.
Antarctica.
Yeah, the anti of the Arctica.
Creature standing on the mountain ridge. Jim quickly grabbed his
your homie went to the ridge and you took a video.
Cameras.
This is totally a Sasquatch. And especially, you know what we don't have? A reference point. We don't have a reference point. There's nothing in this image that can tell us size. I have these little itty bitty things here, but I can't. I know there are obviously rocks or protrusions, but there's nothing in this photo. There's nothing up here, down here to give me any perspective. How big this person is? You know what? They could actually be a little person. They could literally, or it could be a cutout that somebody set. Somebody could be holding a cutout like this. Like literally, it could just be somebody holding a cutout in front of the black, right? You know what I'm saying? You just make it so the f-stop is high enough, right? Or down, I don't remember. To make it so that it blacks out enough. And now you just make it so it freaking looks like that. It could be anything. That could be a cactus. That could be your mom's vagina after I get done with it. I mean, anything. It could be. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm sorry. Yeah, silhouette. Oh, that's great. Oh, a silhouette. That's awesome.
It never moves. It just stays there.
And is this a photo or a video? I don't remember.
Camera and began
filming.
filming.
Yeah, no, it's a video. And it never moves. And then here it moves. Yeah, you know what it looks like?
Bouncing.
Somebody who's it looks like somebody who's wearing a freaking Arctic weather clothing. Somebody who has a jacket on, somebody who has puffy pants, insulated pants. It looks like, and they have a hat on or a beanie or a helmet. They only look huge because they could be wearing larger things. And again, my reference point,
the little legs kind of show. Yeah, I would say it's a jacket too.
Yeah, and that too. But once again, this doesn't show me size because I don't know how big this tree is because I can't see the top of it. Again, I don't have a reference frame to let me know.
You can't even see if that tree is in the same.
Do we even know it's a tree? Do we even know it's a tree? I don't even know what it is because it's so pixelated. And we're guessing it's a tree, right? We're all gonna guess that. Well, it could be, I don't know. It could be the mountain behind that thing has a crack in it or a valley. It could be so many goddamn beeping things that I can't see anything. Yeah, Bob got really drunk that one night and he walked off out into the woods, and you took video of it on a 8mm. I know they showed the wrong camera for this because the camera they showed isn't a motion camera. It was a film camera. So if it's moving, either they were able to take multiple shots at once because they somehow had the trigger that did that, which I don't believe they had at the time. I think it would have to be the click, move that one thing to move the roll, then click, move the roll by hand. I think it was all manual. With the camera they showed, the first video cameras, their freaking frame rate was insanely bad, and obviously somebody doesn't know how to white balance their camera. For one, that's one of the major things that's wrong here. And it's such an old film camera that it's very, very hard to get any of this on there.
But didn't these guys purposely go out to find Bigfoot?
Yeah, and that's the other.
We automatically know that they're going to pack shit cameras. We know that. That's all these Bigfoot enthusiasts. They've all got shit cameras. But isn't it a coincidence that they actually captured footage of a Bigfoot?
Well, just like I was saying about the Patterson film.
Yeah, it's a bit suspicious.
They found Bigfoot within 4 hours of going into the wilderness. There are people that just spent fucking a half a year in the wilderness to find Bigfoot. Patterson and his friend found Bigfeets within 4 hours of going into the wilderness. Hey, hi.
Yeah, there's Bree. Hey, speaking of, for all the cryptid enthusiasts, Bree has merch now. So you can go get yourself a Bigfoot shirt and whatnot over there at the Hive Size shop there. So
Bree,
go over there and get that.
No, well, let's do this the easier way. Thank you for letting us know that. Bree, go ahead and put a link to your merch in the side chat, because that's why you're blue with a wrench, because that's what we do, is we share each other's stuff and things.
I got my Swamp Booger shirt, which is a Bigfoot shirt.
Yay!
Wearing it
awesome.
proudly.
I can't wait to see your merch. I haven't checked it out yet. Y'all have to check it. Well, I guess my merch link is kind of below the stream as of right now until we violate the demonetization thing for playing something I should not play. But anyways, does this look like a Sasquatch, or does this look like a dude walking down a hill? I mean, literally, doo-doo. Yes, thank you for posting their YouTube. But yes, there we go. So now everybody go there and buy some merch from the lovely, amazing, and very, very intelligent about insects and
cryptids.
Cryptids and other things. Yeah, cryptids. Sorry. Cryptids and other things.
Cryptids and other crawlers.
Yes, because when you post some of your community posts. Sometimes they're about bugs more, right? So yeah, anyways. And of course we have a pastor that has shown up. So welcome everybody, Pastor.
Yeah, pastor's a resident troll.
Yeah, there are personal.
Oh, it's Pastor Fuckleberry here.
Yeah, Fuckleberry's here. So we have our personal troll that's here. So anybody that's don't mind them unless they say something that you do not like, and let us know, and we will give them a timeout like we do every once in a while. Yes, why is it so blurry? Because they freaking shot this at stupid freaking frame rate.
Most of the video on YouTube is of their
it's very, very shitty frame
trip
rate.
doing regular hiking things. But as soon as they saw the figure, their lives changed. The creature didn't.
Oh, your friend got drunk and went on the. I already said this. I mean, I don't need to say it.
Look human. From the distance, it looked a lot bigger too. On top.
No, it looks literally like your homie wearing a coat and all the other things. Okay, so let's go into the next ones.
It could even be a backpack. It could just be somebody hiking by.
No, and I know that's totally what's going on. Like literally, that's what's happening. Like there is completely, especially yes. There we go. Okay. The etymology with myths and lores for sure. So yeah, everybody go and subscribe to Hive Sci. And we have an AR. Welcome.
Hey, AR.
AR.
Bree's channel Hive Sci is the place to be on Saturday mornings.
Yes, definitely. Okay, now I think we're going to go over the beds of big feets.
These nests, found in the Olympic Project's study area, are generally located in remote, densely forested areas with thick vegetation and limited human access. It's one of those areas where people would rarely go because they're too scared to be attacked, bit.
I'm going to let this play more, and then I'll explain.
You want to bet this is on the side of the highway? I'll bet you anything this is on the side of the highway, and these fuckers here don't know how to live in the woods for more than 2 days.
There are certain pack animals or small pack animals that will create these so that a couple of them can get together to sleep when it's really cold. But let's crack on, and then we'll talk. Yeah, big feets, totally. Small feets, middle feets, big feets, and huge feets. I don't know.
Bitten or infected. This is the perfect place for a mythical creature to hide at. The nest.
No, there are creatures that literally will make these things. You're a fucking dumbass, you fucking idiots. There are pack creatures that will make these things so everybody can sleep on top of them. More it's like mammals, but we've seen this with like elk, deer, and a couple other things. Is it always common? Usually no, but we have seen that they had sometimes there are certain groups that had learned this some way, shape, or form, and they create these things. It's not that big of a anomaly.
Nests are similar to those built by great apes and gorillas. Most of them are made up of branches, ferns, and forest debris woven together to form.
Yeah, it's just Jesus.
From a large dome-like structure. Some nests are built on the ground, while others are situated against trees or bushes, providing shelter from the surrounding. The average size of
and they think that some of these in the real world, scientists and people that look at animals think that these could be multi-generational and or used like for a week or two while a traveling species is moving through the area to stay off of the ground so they don't get ticks and frostbite and a handful of other things that happen when you are laying on the ground itself.
And in Ohio, Bigfoots are a grass man. That's why my Bigfoot channel is called The Grassman Chronicles. And bears make big old bird nests on the ground and in trees, black bears. And I also learned doing that, black bears do not hibernate. So you're not safe in the middle of winter from not running into one. So if you're in any of these areas with bears, make sure you know what you're doing.
Birds. Yeah, go ahead, Commander.
Basically, like coming north from Columbus towards Cleveland, there's this there's literally off the side of the highway a giant Bigfoot sign.
Yeah, Southeast Ohio is a Bigfoot hotspot, and some of the folks Slim was showing earlier finding Bigfoot and that they've all been to the Southeast Ohio area. It's where my partner Look at the Trees lives, and he is the man on the spot there. If anyone's going to spot one, Trees is going to do it. So
yeah, and everybody go to Dave's channel, Grassman Chronicles, and please go and subscribe and all the fun stuff that we do to help each other out. What the Beck? What up?
Hey, Beck.
Hi, Beck.
I'm glad that you finally learned your place in life, where I get to. Never mind. I'm gonna stop right there.
Pastor, you don't get kicked out for retaliating. You're kicked out because you're a racist prick.
And
I'm kicked out for your comments.
And Pastor, I'm totally your master. Ha! Do you see what I did there? All right, Saskatchewan, Sasquatch. That's great.
You see, Pastor, or you didn't do racist comments and you just spin stupid nonsense. You never get time dead.
And you didn't do what Jesus would tell you to do. You did not donate the $1,000 to me so that we could help out everybody in our community.
He's doing what fucking MAGA would do.
He's not a Christian. He's a Christian with all that money he made in his tax return that he said you would give us $1,000 so that I could spread the wealth to make sure that all of us are taken care of. But no, you're not a real Christian. And when the pulpit, the community asks for help, you're supposed to give. That's what Jesus said. So where's my $1,000? Just kidding. We're totally joking. It's just a fun thing. All the newbies, this is a joke that we have with him that we're just playing on. Okay. And if he gives us $1,000, like literally, actually, some of us will actually be okay for a hot second, because some of us actually, anyways, we'll talk about that later. We're not going to make that this time. Trump sucks. Fuck Trump. That's all I got to say.
Of these nests is about 5 to 6 feet in diameter, large enough for a giant Sasquatch to call a home.
Or 4 or 5 deer with an elk being the head of the troop, or a handful of other animals that would go in a small pack. There's no evidence it's one thing that's sleeping in this by itself. And again, why would a Sasquatch by itself sleep in this when if it had a significant other and kids? What are we talking about? You're just pigeonholing it into one thing sleeping here. Well, what about if it had a family? What if Sasquatch had 20 kids? I have no idea how often they procreate because it's fucking fake. But anyways, where is the proof of any of this bullshit other than that? You dumb cunts.
Pretty sure Bigfoot's cloned
Bigfoot
themselves.
is a living and breathing thing, right? It needs to rest and sleep at times.
Well, once again, it is a interdimensional being that can transcend through time, and it can shape shift and blah 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 blah. So I mean, it can do whatever it wants, right? I mean, it can
just invisible. I mean, literally, that's what we tried.
Yeah, then that's what we're told.
And they travel to Earth. They travel to Earth for beef jerky.
Well, no, of course they travel. They're beef jerky whores for sure. Yeah, and they can totally. Anyway, okay, yeah, that was a good one. I'll stop there. Thank you very much, Tommy. Yes, please, everybody, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. It helps, and it's free.
That's That's right.
It can't really do that in the middle of nowhere,
That's what your mom
exposed to the
said.
public. So it needs a nest to stay at for the time being, as it lurks the far.
It, not the family. Sasquatch is only now a single being that doesn't have. And why? Anyways, I know I'm looking too far into this.
Forests of the Pacific Northeast. Researchers found one of these nests and noticed large ape-like.
So one of these weirdos that got those freaking crazy plaster footprints, they couldn't take one of those and go out to the middle of the woods, put that on their foots, and push it into soft mud to make this happen. Citation needed, motherfucker. I need you to show me video. That's even not enough. Like, I can't. There's no.
Maybe that's actually just a foot-shaped flip-flop. You know, they make them with the toes too.
Well, and not just that, but like, dude, a big ass dude that's naked, that's a hairy man, could have ran through the forest, and maybe that's what him running through the forest looked like. Maybe that is a real.
It's way too flat. You know, there's no.
I know, and the toes,
no give or anything.
Yeah, no, and the toes are too perfect with there not being enough like dipping in with the. Yeah, no, it's obviously fucking fake for sure. Hey, Jinx, you.
Jinx.
Does anyone remember the purple mattress commercial? Oh yeah. With yeah.
Those are great. Yeah.
Yeah, those are great for sure. Wait. Y'all are trying to Harry and the Hendersons. Yes, totally. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to Harry the Henderson.
Footprints. What's special about these impressions is that they're not like the other tracks in the surrounding region. In 2016, a significant...
Yeah, because when you fucking falsely put them there, they're not like anything else that's around the region. Yeah, no, totally, dumbass. That's not how the world works, you fucking twat. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I have to do this at least once. Because son of a beast thing, I can't believe we're here again.
My alternate page
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
So I'm so sorry. I did not mean to cut you off.
That's all right.
Go ahead and say that one more time.
As my alternate account on Facebook is Harry Henderson.
Awesome. Yeah. But yeah, dude, like this literal shite. And once again, somebody brought up earlier, why don't we trail cam the crap out of everything? Do you not think the Americas is cam trailed out like mugs? Like, you're stupid if you don't think that everywhere in the Americas, the hunters, the wildsmen, the fucking goddamn preppers, you don't think they've trail cammed the out of all of the backwoods? You're fucking high, homie. No, literally all the backwoods, the Appalachians, they're all trail cammed up. If there was any of these things, we would actually have a real footage of most of it. The most of the time when I look up trail cam footage, they're like, oh my God, you won't believe what this is. It's like a hog that's like double the size of like a normal one that's like taking out the trail cam, or like deers, or elk fighting or moose fighting and stuff. And I'm like, that's really cool trail cam footage, homie. But where's the aliens? Where's the Bigfeets? Where's the Chupacabras? Where's the other cryptids that we were all promised? Because once again, folks, I wish all of this shit was real, but it's goddamn not. And that's what's actually more disappointing than me disproving it. Like, literally. I wish there was fairies. I wish that magic was real. I wish all of this crap. But then when you actually get into like learning how everything works, you're like, fuck, it's all fucking fake. Okay. When you learn magic, sleight of hand, when you learn on stage performance, when you work for special effects for films, doing blood, gore, and guts, when you learn the behind the scenes, I worked for doing news live. I was making 6-minute news packets for Fox, NBC, and CBS. I mean, once you understand the back end of things, you can't believe in the fake. It's like, I wish that I had the proof of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, if Bigfoot was real, that would be fucking awesome. You know how much fun we would have with that? You know how much fun it would be if there was aliens that were like actually friendly? Oh my God, I would love that. You know how much fun it would be if there was actually mole people under Antarctica that we fucking could go hang out with and like make a thing with? Yeah, that life would be great if we could do these things, but is it real? No, obviously it's fake. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, the thing about Bigfoot is it's big revenue. So keeping that myth alive, especially for the areas where, you know, these forested areas where in America where it's meant to have been spot.
Loch Ness makes a big chunk of tourism every year just from people coming to see the monster, and they buy a T-shirt and everything. Yeah.
So speaking of that devil, I totally believe. Will somebody let in Al? I totally believe in towns and other places using mythology to make money. I can hear you, Al. We're echoing.
Yeah, I'm muted.
We're echoing. So put in headphones or something. Anyways, I'm okay with. You can still hear me. Al, there's an echo still.
Yeah.
There's still an echo.
52 million annually for Loch Ness for tourists.
Anally? No, I'm just kidding. No, but I like Area 51, all these other places. I'm okay with people using cryptids for tourism. That's completely fine. It's when you start making it in other ways or convincing people in other ways that like there we have a problem. I'm okay completely with talking about ghosts that are in your hotel or any of the other things in a local area, you know, like but we do have to realize like it's a gimmick. It's like going to a carnival. When you go to a carnival, what do you expect? The carnival games to rip you off. You're expecting the games, the rides. You're expecting to eat the popcorn. You're expecting to get the cotton candy. You're expecting a thing, right? Mm-hmm. That is exactly what it's like to go to a tourist town. Whatever the tourism is for that town. If it's UFOs, if it's Loch Ness Monster, if it's Bigfoot, if it's your mom's vagina with the largest cave in the town that she is. Anyways, we'll talk about Jenny later. Now we're golden. Now we're golden. Al, go ahead and say hello.
No, I think you need to figure out your mic.
Okay. But anyways, I'm okay with tourism. Tourism is a thing, and it makes sense. If the lifeblood of a small town is something, do it up the arsehole for sure. We're not against just like people being fun with shit, because people should know when they go to Loch Ness Town that they're getting a Loch Ness thing. Like it's a carnival game. It's a, you know, we should all know this is like a joke. It's like going to an amusement park is what we should, as adults, we should all understand. And if you don't, that's fine. I don't care if adults go into a town and they spend all their money in the town to help the lifeblood of that town because they're stupid. Fuck yeah, dude. Take all their money. If you can sell 20 shirts to some dumbass that wants to give it to their kids and all their friends as a Christmas present, fucking sell them 20 motherfucking shirts, brah. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like you said, as long as it's in good, clean fun, and you're not scamming people, then have fun. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you're completely when you do like ghost tours, you do Sasquatch tours. When you do these certain tours, you have to pretend it's real. But adults should, at this point in time, like actually know that we're going on a fun ride. This is amusement.
Like when it's Christmas, you're also pretending it's real.
Yeah, obviously, because
Christmas is the big. Yeah, Christmas is the big one. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, I mean,
and when you go to church, you're pretending it's real.
Well, these are the things you're supposed to take your kids to before they realize things are fake. You know, before you tell them Jeebus isn't real, and you go, ha ha ha! Look at Billy, look at Susie, ha ha ha! They're scared because they think that Mothman's real, or they're listening to the story, or you get into an amusement park ride where like this thing comes down and then they get scared. That's the fun of it, and then eventually you're supposed to go, Billy, Jenny. These things aren't real. This is a joke. There's a thing called magic. There's sleight of hand. Our brains don't work to where we completely see things. And now go and like understand science and other things, because these things were just illusions. That's what we need more of, and we don't get enough of that. That's why people still believe that Jeebus is the Christ, and somehow there was a immaculate conception to make this thing that came out of. And anyways, let's look at Bigfoot's jaw. Let's end with this before I just sputter up.
1951. The famous Himalayan explorer and mountaineer Eric Shipton came across some huge footprints in a high snowfield that looked as if they'd been made by some kind of giant.
One looks like the Science Museum Atlantic.
Okay. There is more reference here than I thought. What?
I think they shot the Science Museum in London.
Okay, I don't.
That's on history. I mean.
Yeah, okay.
And there's only like a couple photos of a Yeti track ever, so they're very, very rare.
I think this is one of the ones from the museum that they're going to say in a second. So I didn't realize at one point in time there was a reference frame for this, but there's an ice pick right here. Maybe y'all fucking figured that out before me, but I watched this for like, I have to skip through these things, or I have to watch these things at like 3 to 4 times speed so that I can make content as fast. So that thing, it is a reference frame, but I don't know how big the ice pick is. The ice pick does not show me. To me, I don't feel like that's as big as they want to pretend that it is. But I could be wrong.
Shipton's Sherpa companions had no doubt about what had made them. A Yeti. An abominable snowman. Well, there is one small specimen acquired by the museum and kept in its vaults that might just explain those prints.
Dun, dun, dun. So, was is los? What is it that they are going to show us? I'm going to speed up a little bit because he's slow.
It was found in a shop.
Well, no, it could have been an ancient jawbone of an ancient I just read that, but it's okay. Of an ancient species that they just found in the rock and or snow or whatever. Anyways, let's crack on. Let's let it. Slim looks like an extra from American. Yeah, no, obviously, duh. I mean, that's what I was going. I was going. Pastor, Jesus, catch up, Pastor.
Shop in Hong Kong that sold Chinese traditional medicines.
And we already talked about how they are getting dragon bone dust before on one of the streams. And if people don't know or don't remember, we can talk about that later.
Grinding up dinosaur bones.
Yes. I have all kinds of stories about where ancient medicines have come from and proofs of their stories and writings and other things. I've been very, very
I wish I had
interested.
somebody to grind up against. What?
Me too. I've been very interested in ancient medicines for a long time, and I've looked up like snake oil stuff and other things because I've been a carny for most of my life.
Slim, I'm falling asleep.
Some kind of
Go ahead, you can take off.
You guys have fun. I'm off. Good night.
Yes,
Catch you later, Brainless.
We'll see you. Yep. Night.
I still have jet lag from the UK, so it's also affecting me.
Yeah. Well, if you'd like to take off, that's fine. I was just going to show this, but that's okay.
I'm going to
Anybody
stay
needs to
till
take
the
off?
end.
Okay, I'm just wanted to go over this right quick, and then take off because I am a little exhausted as well.
But here's the cost of a complete one, and it's 6 times the size of Mars. It was given the name,
but it could be an impacted one or anything. Anyways,
Gigantopithecus, giant.
Okay, so it was just fucking a big ass ape, which we already know what this ape is.
And they went extinct a long time ago.
So literally, we're just talking about a huge ape, and it could have been what they would consider a Yeti. And once again, one of the things that they did throughout history is they found the fossils and or bones of certain animals, dinosaurs, birds, Gigantopithecus, whatever it's called.
Gigantopithecus.
Thank you. No, I just fucked it up I meant to, but yes, thank you. And when they found those bones, fossils, they thought those things were like something that had been in their lifetime. Because how could you not think that the thing that you found was something that did not exist around your lifetime? Because you only live 50 years, 30 years, 20 years. But you don't understand the existence of how old the Earth is. Just like Kent Hovind thinks that the Earth.
Now you got to wash your mouth out with soap.
Yeah. Because he only thinks it's 6,000 years old. And it's like, brah, we literally have stupid amounts of evidence. And once again, you twats, that doesn't mean God doesn't exist. Nobody is saying God doesn't exist by us saying this. You are the ones pigeonholing yourselves into saying that the Bible says this. You are the ones making the fight. We're not making the fight. Like, I literally can prove everything technically with the Bible, but it's not real. I mean, obviously.
Plus, it's shared to give me fucking headaches. If I watch it too long. These shares are just too fucking loud. What's up with the man?
Wait, you think that
who said we didn't believe in Bigfoot?
Well, and like I said, yeah, no, totally. Thank you. Exactly, Dave. Give me proof. I'm down to believe. You know why I believe in dinosaurs, Pastor? I actually went to multiple places and I have dug up fossils. I literally have dug up gazillion-year-old fossils.
I got a little one on my desk right here.
Yeah,
there's a place, really neat.
Yeah, there's a place in Wyoming where you can dig up mammoth fossils. I went to South Dakota to dig up other fossils, and then I've dug up fossils in California as well. I've personally pulled out fossils from the ground that got sent to labs that got carbon dated. I have dug up arrowheads. I have dug up Native American pottery that is 1,000-year-old around. Most of it was like 100, 200, 500, right? I mean, most of it, like the Americas is a very, very young country comparatively to most of although people have been here forever. They were very, very nomadic, and there's nothing wrong with being nomadic. That they're very smart, understanding the patterns of how to hunt and how to do things. They didn't make permanent structures here like they started doing in other places around the world. Let's put it that way. That doesn't mean they're dumb. They're fucking actually any culture is very, very smart. It's just the dumbification that other cultures come into, that they dumb them down and tell them they're stupid, and then they take them over and take over their government, and then take away the will of the people or the rights of the people, then make the government even more powerful, and blah blah blah. That's what's happening here, and we have so much examples of what's maybe going to happen in the future with other countries. Luckily, Germany did not get taken over by those people, the Nazis. The IFD, is that the right thing?
The IFD lost. The AFD lost.
Luckily,
yes.
Luckily the IFD lost, because if that would have went in Germany, dude, we all need to just like, I don't know. Wouldn't even know what to do. Like, literally, that would have been the worst. Anyways, let's track on. Thank you all very much for being here. We are going to see you all tomorrow for Drunk News, and I have all kinds of fun and stuff and things. Thursday, we're going to go over aliens, UAPs, and I don't care if I said that wrong, and UFOs and other anomalies that are happening in the skies, and we're going to prove if they're real or not, just like we did tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. Dave, thank you very much for joining us on the Bigfoot night. Anytime we do the cryptid, this is what I'd like to have you be on here. So thank you for being here.
I'll try to be here.
Yeah, we'll see you all later. Everybody have a good night, and we're going to get the fuck out of here. Everybody say bye.
Bye.